This step is we need to assemble the BMS to connection the bus bar. You can according the guidance the YS0, YS5 and YS3. YS3 is here and YS5 and this is YS1 and YS0. This 4 units is connection the positive and the negative of the battery side and the connection side. And this is a pair of the wire harness to connection the PCB board to collection the data of the battery. And this is the port to connection the communication board. That is the specifically parts we already moved it from the BMS. And you can see here, this is the different port connection, the communication port and the LCD and the other parts. So let's restart it. For this one, we need to see the force of the drive screw is about the 6 Newton-meter. We need to ensure the force of the drive screw. We need to make the contact area between the BMS and the purple bus bar is enough. This is the negative of the connection side and the battery side. You can see here is 2 different sides of the hose to connection the connection side and the BM side. Please don't make any mistake. And this is the connection BMS. This is connection the battery. Next is connection the wire harness. For this, a pair of the wire harness to connection the PCB part A and B. Here we have the foolproof design, the black one and the white one. This can ensure you will not connection the wrong connector. This also for the 3-port, the size is different, so you can easily to check it to plug in the right socket. To assemble the front panel of the case, first we need a panel, and for the panel we need to assemble a pair of the connector, the M8 connector, and the communication board should be here, and the fuse base and the fuse or 2 units bus bar to connection the fuse with the BMS and the other parts. So for this one, we need for the first, we can just assemble the connector as the first, and we can see we print the positive and the negative on the board, and the positive should be the orange one connector, and the positive is the black one, and we can use the M4 screw to fix it. For this one, we need to see the force of the driver screw is about the 5 millimeters. It is okay. next we can just plug in the switch. And when we plug in the switch, we should be ensure the side is not wrong. This is the off, and this is the on. This is the on. This is the off. For assemble this communication port, we need to use the M3 screw to fix it. And be careful, we need to only set 2 Nm for it is okay. Not too much force. And for base, we need to set the force is to 8 Nm. And we use the M6 screw to fix it. This one, we need to be careful. There is have the gasket and the 2 gaskets. So the first is the fuse, and the 1S2 and the 1S4. This is the right side, and we can put on the gasket and fix it. This is a policy bolt. We need to post on the side of the case. And else is when we to installation the seals, we also need a bolt to on the middle of the case, just to specifically of the 2 modules, the module A and the module B. Please don't forget it. For the case, as the first, we need to assemble the 4 holes on the base. For this one, we already assembled it. You can find the 4 units holes on the little case. And this screw is M6 multiply the 14 hexagonal Phillips screws. And you can see it is 8 Nm to fix this screw on it. It is not difficult, it is easy. Then the next, you can just according the guidance, we need just to assemble the policy bolt to on it. It is for isolate the seal and the case. We need to cover it. For this one, we have 3 different model. The A side, A model, and the B model, and the C. The size is different. And when we assemble it, we should post on this A as the first, and post the B as the second, and the finally we just post the C. And we need to ensure this one, we need not let the policy bolt to over this this panel. We need because of for this side, we need to use a front panel to cover the seals, give the seal of force to extrusion bits. So for this one, we need to ensure this side is less than the side of the cover. For this step, we need the installation the seal in the case. And as the first, you should use the EVA foam and this plastic hold to post on the surface of the seal. This is work for to installation the 2 unit seal. Not let the seal to contact in touch. And you also can check it. Due to our case, it's designed for the different brand of the seal. So for the space on the case, we will design not to adequate, that's be a little large. For this one, we will send you more the EVA foam and the plastic hold. When you installation the seals, you need to adjust the how many foam and the plastic hold to in the installation on the seals. Later we can show you what is the different situation of the different seal. So we need to adjust the foam, the number of the foam posted on the seal. You can just check this is already post on the foam, just on the seal side. You also can, according the guidance, each 2 battery between the 2 batteries should be half of foam and the plastic hold. And you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The total is the 9 units. You can just, according the guidance, the red line should be the number of the EVA foam. We can, according the guidance, we have the photo show. For the first one, this should be the negative, this one should be the positive. And then finally, we can see the total, the negative of the seal should be on this location. Ensure this position should be the negative. And we already finished to assemble the module A. And for this now, we need to use the epoxy A to just cover on this side to installation the 2 module of the seal. The same, we need to ensure the seal 1 by 1 should be the negative, nearby is the positive. Then we can use the bus bar to connection the 16 unit seal in series to reach the 51.2 voltage of the whole battery bag. Finish it, we can just check it. This one should be the positive and this one should be the negative, and we can check it. This should be different side of the 2 unit seal. The next step, we can do the front panel cover the seal. This one we need to see the force of the driver screw is about 12 Nm and use the M8. Next, we can use the top briquette to cover the top of the seal. And you can see here is the metal briquette with the PCB board. We already assembled the PCB board on this one, and you can see there still have no screw to fix it. So please fix it at the first. And the second is we also designed the EVA foam to post on this location. That is to isolation the seal with the top briquette. You can find this one in the little box. We already post on it already. And after finish it, we need to post on it. And this is have two different sides. The first is the part A, and the second is the part B. You need to ensure the left one is the part A and the right one is part B. If this position is wrong, then the BMS will be warning about this one. After you already finished, you can check the screw just on the PCB and on the top briquette. For this step, we need to post on the couple gaskets on the terminal of the seal. For this couple gasket, is we designed it to connection the bus bar with the seal. Because of the terminal of the seal and the bus bar is the aluminum, that is too hard. We need we designed this gasket is to increase the contact area between the seal terminal and the bus bar. Because for the seal, we design is the maximum output power is for the 10 kilowatts. So the maximum ampere is about 200. So we need to ensure the bus bar with the seal should have the enough contact area. The next step, we need to use the bus bar to connection the 16. The seal. So before this one, we must be confirm the terminal of the seal just one by one. It must be each one is negative, and the next must be the positive. Just like this one, we can just check it, the white one and the black one. After we confirm this one, then we can post on the bus bar. Just one by one, the positive to the negative. Then next we can use the screw to fix it with the bus bar, with the sensor of the PCB. Can use the 13 units, the M6 platinum nuts to fix it. The torque wrench to fix the screw, and we need to see the force of the torque wrench is the 10 Nm, and we can fix the screw until the torque wrench can't move anymore. Can find this one in the little box we already post on it already. And after finish it, we need to post on it. And this is have two different sides. The first is the part A, and the second is the part B. You need to ensure the left one is the part A and the right one is part B. If this position is wrong, then the BMS will be warning about this one. After you already finished, you can check the screw just on the PCB and on the top bracket. For this step, we need to post on the couple gaskets on the terminal of the seal. For this couple gasket, is we designed it to connection the bus bar with the seal. Because of the terminal of the seal and the bus bar is the aluminum, that is too hard. We need we designed this gasket is to increase the contact area between the seal terminal and the bus bar. Because for the seal, we design is the maximum output power is for the 10 kilowatts. So the maximum ampere is about 200. So we need to ensure the bus bar with the seal should have the enough contact area. The next step, we need to use the bus bar to connection the 16. The seal. So before this one, we must be confirm the terminal of the seal just one by one. It must be each one is negative, and the next must be the positive. Just like this one, we can just check it, the white one and the black one. After we confirm this one, then we can post on the bus bar. Just one by one, the positive to the negative. The next, we can use the screw to fix it with the bus bar, with the sensor of the PCB. use the 13 units, the M6 Fleckner nuts to fix it. Use the torque wrench to fix the screw, and we need to see the force of the torque wrench is the 10 Nm, and we can fix the screw until the torque wrench can't move anymore. We should use the M4 screw to fix this panel, the BMS panel, on the right position.
谁设计的这么长？
now we need to connection all parts. The first we can adjust specifically the wire harness. This is a pair of wire harness to connection to PCB. You can see here the short one and the last one. The last one is for the part A, and the short one is for the part B. And also you can here is the wire harness from the PCB from the BMS board, and we can see here this one is for the communication port. We can plug in here. And this one is for the DIP switch. And this one is for the LED lights. That is, we installation the LED lights on the front panel, so we can not to installation is at first. And the next is we can connection this switch to turn on and turn off the battery. We can plug in here. And more else is a LCD screen of the battery back. This is the lights. So for the BMS to the front panel is we have two units, the LED and LED lights and the LCD screen. And the next is we can connection the bus bar here. So as the first we need then we can connection the bus bar for bus bar to the positive and the negative of the connector and the battery. So the first we should fix this front panel on it. We can use the number 4 screw to fix it. This screw is for all the case on the outside. For this step, we need to connection the positive and the negative with the BMS and the connect. We can use the M8 screw to fix it, and we give enough force to ensure the contact area with the connector and the bus bar. And the next is this one, the YS2. This is connecting the BMS to the fuse. The positive from the BMS to the inverter is to just close the bus, close the fuse at first, then connection to the and to connection the positive and the negative of the battery, we should connection the negative at the first. And don't forget to connection the sensor of the PCB. Okay, then we can connection the front panel now. This is the front panel. You can see we already just post on the LCD screen and the LED parts. We can use M3 screw fixes and the connection to the BMS. Then we can post on it. Finally, we need to post on the streets. We already installation the button of the 4 buttons. So the next we can just post on the streets.